All right, guys, we're going to be continuing our series here on Corey Feldman. Now, we all know that he was set to premiere his documentary, The Blank of the Two Coreys, exposing abusers of kids in Hollywood. But when he actually tried to premiere it, they had some technical difficulties. And I actually don't think it was actually premiered. I do believe you can still watch it online somewhere. I'm not really sure, but it is kind of suspicious in a way that it wasn't able to be shown up. But however, a week before the documentary was set to premiere, Corey Feldman appeared with Wendy Williams on her show. And Wendy Williams pretty much said, I believe, the obvious, that Corey Feldman was lucky that he wasn't found dead for exposing powerful people in Hollywood. That, what she said, I believe is very much true. If you expose powerful people in Hollywood, bad things can happen to you. I'm not necessarily saying, you're going to end up dead somewhere, but your career is pretty much over. I think that's pretty much a guarantee. When you come out and you expose powerful people like a Harvey Weinstein or something like that, you can pretty much almost guarantee that your career will probably be over. Probably so. But anyway, I'm going to read a snippet here. And we're going to see exactly what Wendy Williams told Corey Feldman. Okay, so let's kind of go into that. And then I'll give you my breakdown on it. And please let me know what you think about this in the comment section. All right, here we go. It says here, Corey premiered the documentary this week in which he named the Hollywood players he claims abused him and Corey Haim as children. He had appeared on the Wendy Williams show before it was released to speak about the film, which is the first time he has named the men he accused. Wendy revealed her opinion on the documentary, saying on her show, back to Corey Feldman, quote, this is quote, back to Corey Feldman, Corey, I love you. We've known each other for a long time, but you knew this was never going to happen, or at least I did. While you were here sitting on the couch, there was a few things you said that I'm looking at real crookedy, like number one, that you will never act again. No, you won't. So she's saying his career's done. People aren't hiring Corey Feldman, you know what I'm saying? He's a lovely man, but he's a part of a movement that is so necessary, against blanking children. So it's so necessary. And it continues on here. How about you go home, sit down, and be glad you aren't dead in the Bronx River for talking about such high-powered people in such a way, So she's even admitting that it could have been a possibility that Corey Feldman could end up dead, because powerful people in Hollywood, they have power for a reason. And it's very much unlikely that if something was to happen to Corey Feldman, let's say that he was found in the Bronx River or something, that it could come out and it could be ruled as a suicide, even though there would probably be a lot of suspicion about, wait a minute, this doesn't look like a suicide, but maybe powerful people in Hollywood can actually cover this up. So I get what she's saying. She's not wrong, I would say. Think of it. Look at Jeffrey Epstein. Let's call it what it is. Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself. Jeffrey Epstein had a lot of dirt on powerful people, from politicians, maybe some other people in Hollywood or whatever, that went to his island to do illegal things with children. And what happened? Jeffrey Epstein winds up dead in prison. And it doesn't look like a suicide as the way it was ruled. Somebody most likely put a hit out on Epstein in prison. That's what I believe. So if something similar was to happen to Corey Feldman, I highly doubt that Corey Feldman would take his life, because right now he is on a crusade to expose Hollywood for the way they are. And you know, Hollywood now is trying to act like they're all moral and everything like that. But no, Hollywood is far from moral. They're just not. They're not moral whatsoever, even though they're trying to play the moral high ground and everything. And I think this really all has to do with, you know, the president and things like that, because they just don't like him. But what do you guys think of this? Is Wendy Williams onto something? Was there a real possibility that Corey Feldman could have been on a hit list for exposing powerful people in Hollywood? I absolutely believe that could have been a possibility. Maybe it still could be. I mean, he already named like 3 other people. Maybe if he has more names, like even bigger names, maybe he would probably want to watch his back just a little bit more. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Wendy Williams, do you actually agree with her that Corey Feldman is lucky to be alive today because he has dirt on powerful people in Hollywood? Maybe you agree with that. Maybe you don't agree with that. But guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.